Hey everybody, it's Thursday. No, not Tuesday. Thursday. We're new on Thursdays. I can't believe it. FaceTime video. And I get a call from my granddaughter. Hey, I'm on a video chat. I'll call you back, okay?
Okay, I was calling tomorrow because I'm gonna go to church.
Okay, bye-bye. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I get calls from my granddaughter. Anyway, here we are, and I'm so excited because I like Thursdays. I don't know. We've got Cheryl here from Washington and Paula from Louisiana, and we're kind of like Pacific Coast, Central. Are you in Central, Paula? Is that Central?
Yes.
Central time zone? And so we're 5 o'clock here, but 7, I guess, out there, 8 o'clock. And so we're just going to have some fun tonight and talk a little bit about camping and equipment and stuff. We're going to kind of just do an open forum tonight. So if any of you want to join us, come on in. You just press that link that I pushed up there. But Cheryl from Washington down there has just gotten back from a camping trip. So tell us about it. You stayed at a park this time, not Stell?
I did. I stayed at Dash Point State Park. It's in Federal Way, Washington.
Okay.
So it's a pretty urban setting. It's like between Tacoma and Seattle. And if anybody knows the area, it's literally urban the entire way. Urban sprawl. But getting out towards Puget Sound, you get into more the kind of the suburbs, the more expensive houses, of course, you know, the waterfront, stuff like that. But then right in the middle of it is this great big old park.
Wow.
And it was really nice. Trees everywhere. You couldn't see any major roads or houses from the campsites. If you went down on the beach, you could see the other houses on the, you know, that are along the beach on either side of the park. And of course, the sound. But very nice, quiet, fun park. A plus to an urban campground is running water. No pit. That was pretty nice.
What about electricity?
Oh, I didn't have an electric site because there is a section that had electric sites. My site, I just got like a tent site, no facilities because I don't.
I see. Yeah.
But
you know, that's a really good comment. If you don't mind stopping there for a minute, because I know a lot of people watch this later and they're learning. I mean, we got a lot of people that are learning about. Look at Mary, one of our regulars, who she learned a lot from us and went out and bought a van. But on this question about you know, campsites and stuff like that, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, if you have a van and they go, well, no vans, you can ask for a tent site. And some of the and this happened to me because I went to this camp and they said, no, we can't take your van. And well, what can you take? And well, we have RVs and tent sites. Oh, so I went down to Big Five and bought a tent. Put it up, but slept in my van, you know. And I'm sure that
on the reservations it said no vans in the tent sites. But how do they know I'm not in a tent?
No, wait a minute. No vans in the tent site. I don't get it.
It just said when you're making your reservation, if you do a van, they wanted to put you into a site that had full hookups. So I just clicked the tent thing because you're really just a tent.
They don't know that's your normal everyday mode of transportation.
Exactly. And walking through the campground, of the vans that were in the campground, less than half of them had tents actually set up. The rest of them obviously were sleeping in their vans. So when you're making the reservation, they don't know whether you actually physically have a tent or whether you're going to sleep in your van. So if you say you have a van, they just assume that you want hookups, so they want to put you in the more expensive sites.
Of course. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
Why pay for it if you don't need it?
That's right. And so I went and bought a $35 tent at, you know, whatever it was, Big Five. And the thing of it was, that has saved me over the years more money. Now, I put it up, but I, you know, because I'm in the tent area, but I sleep in my van, and they don't know. And I don't think they even care.
And you probably wouldn't even need to set it up just have it there. If they come by in the evening and say, hey, you have to have a tent here. Oh yeah, I have it right here. I haven't put it up yet.
Yeah. That actually happened once.
At 11 or 12 and see if you put your tent up yet.
That actually happened once in Grand Junction. I actually didn't know. I forgot how to put it up. Now I know it just goes boom, 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 and it's like up in 2 minutes. But at that particular time, I didn't. So yeah, well, that's great. So you had a beautiful site. Now, when you said beach, is that ocean beach or lake beach?
It's Puget Sound, so it's salt water.
Oh, it's salt water.
It's the huge inlet that comes in by Seattle and all the way down to past Tacoma to Olympia. So
wow,
salt water. So it's affected by the tides, but it's not open water.
Here's a comment here. Oh, hi, Crystal. Crystal just commented too. Hello, lady. She says, I always get a tent site. I never sleep. I got 5-minute pop-up. I always put it up first. I use it to store stuff for my van. Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. That's really a good idea.
Especially with a minivan, you're so tight with space. That's nice to have a place to throw that cooler and extra clothes and stuff, so you got a little room to move around.
Yeah, good job, Barbara. That's pretty much kind of like I throw the ice chest in. If you leave, like my last camp trip was at Lake Mead, and it was a state park like yours. So I put my tent up, put everything in there, and I always think, I think we talked about this before, you never you don't put anything that if someone takes it, in other words, it's okay. It's an old camping chair or something like that. Well, Crystal, you need to come in. We haven't talked to you in a while. If anybody wants to come in, all you have to do is press that little link. I see a lot of people watching on the outside tonight. That's great. Okay, they make it where you park by the road and walk 50 feet into the woods to a tent site. Some places in Missouri. Oh, okay. So that's kind of a bummer. You can't just,
They do that here in Louisiana too.
Do they? Mm-hmm.
I've actually seen that in places as well.
Not all of them, but there are places.
Yeah, like not an actual tent site. Yeah. Well, I would still go pitch my tent and then go back to my van and sleep.
That's true.
I mean, just if you want me to pitch a tent, I'll pitch it. Okay.
But I'm going to be in the parking lot with all the other vehicles sleeping.
Exactly. Hi, ladies. Hi, Patty. Oh, look at all the nice comments tonight. This is great. Well, we're on a Thursday night, new night, which I think is going to be really fun because, well, to be honest with you, all my favorite programs are on Tuesday night. And I was always racing to get off so I could go watch them, and I don't have a DVR, so, But anyway, Thursdays, I like Thursdays. I think this is going to be really great. What about you, Paula? Have you done any camping lately or going out on the road or?
It's really too hot right now for me to go out down here. Our heat indexes every day is over 100 degrees.
Oh no!
I'm not going to try to go out. I just know it'll be miserable. Mm-hmm. So until I'm willing to drive to the mountains, which you're talking about, 7 hours. Till that happens, I'm kind of grounded at the moment, unfortunately.
Wow. Well, I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Ta-da!
I know.
I'm packing up. I mean, really, what's really fun is I wanted to show it to you, but I already packed it up. An under bed thing that I found. Did I think I showed it one night?
You showed it to us.
Yeah, and I got that all stocked with my craft stuff. Perfect little holes, to put all the little paints and stuff. And then what else am I loading? It's fun kind of gradually getting ready to go. The excitement starts brewing and everything. However, I don't know about you. I know you're tired of the heat, Paula, but I'm going into like mid 90s through Albuquerque and that. And I'm just like,
yeah.
I might have to stay in hotels if it gets too hot, I don't know. We'll see. I know, right? We need to work around our favorite programs. Yeah, you're right. Yep. You'd only get a few of them. So Tuesday night's one of my nights. 102 today with 108 heat index. Where are you, Crystal? My word. That's got to be somewhere out in the desert. Mary, come on in.
We haven't hardly.
I don't know what we got up to today, but when I got home from work, the heat index was still 102.
No, thank you.
We don't have to worry about that here. It's so dry here that even when it's 100, it's not that muggy hot that you get in the South.
Mhm.
Here you go, Paul. I don't want to make you feel bad,
Would you quit doing things like that to me?
Yeah.
but I mean, well, look at Colorado Springs. Is where I'm heading is not that bad either. It's
Oh, would
74.
you stop?
Denver's 77.
I'm
Well,
gonna take a couple of weeks vacation, and I'm getting
well,
in my
that's where I'm
car and
heading.
I'm
I always
leaving.
line up all the places where I'm heading. Albuquerque is 93 right now, and Kingman I got to go through is 95. Barstow, and this is right now. Barstow's 100.
Oh, you're gonna join her? Thank you.
No, I'm going through
Yeah,
it.
You guys are ganging up on me here.
No,
We've had
no.
unseasonably cold here. It should be 100, but it's been wet and cold. I mean,
Yep,
74 in the summer is cold here.
Yeah.
Um,
So Crystal's in the deep south of Texas. Okay.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Back,
I
I
just
missed
missed
this on
that.
Mary.
Can you see
I missed
it?
Mary here. I'm sorry. Yes.
It's
I
88,
bring it.
and it feels
Oh.
like 98, and it is 7:15 at night.
So
Wow.
for those of you that are watching, she's in Louisiana. So yeah.
I am already over the summer,
Yeah, I
and
bet
it
you
just
are.
barely started.
Patty Serrano, I finally caught up with you live. Got to camp together again soon. Holly. Oh, I met Holly on a caravan. And that was another question that came up this week. How many people go out on caravans? And I actually met Holly on my first caravan. She actually was parked right next to me. And I got it off of what's really cool and even better today than it was when I met Holly a couple years ago was you put up, I'm going through Albuquerque and Colorado, and people say, hey, well, come over and let's stop. And, I mean, I've already got people wanting to do that already on my trip. This was all new. All my years of, traveling, I never had that before.
Hey, Mary, where are you? Where did you go? Because we need to know how your trip went.
That's right. Oh, wait, even right now at this time, it's 95. I'm getting behind here. Hold on. Like it's 101. Oh, Crystal. Ugh. Mary's saying, I would like to have a caravan meetup.
Let's plan it, Mary. Let's do it.
You can still make it for our September one. You got plenty of time to get here.
No, I can't.
What?
It's just
she
too
went to
far.
Tennessee. It was hot, she says.
Oh, and I was wanting to head to Tennessee.
Wow. Well, I think it's summer, so we're going to be hearing a lot about this. Same. I'm hoping to find queer positive caravan to travel with. Oh, okay. Well, to each his own. That's awesome. We've got to do what we got to do. So anyway, so Paula's wanting to go. Cheryl's going. Cheryl's gonna. We're gonna talk a little bit more with Cheryl in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have her as our Nomad of the Week. This week, being Thursday, I thought what we do is just take questions from the audience, or just chit chat. It's kind of like a new night, so we kind of just play it by ear. Nothing, if you have anything that's kind of burning that you need, to find, an answer to, then we're the ones. So
okay,
we're the ones to answer it.
Here's my tidbit.
Oh, okay. Had to go back to West North Carolina.
Here's my tidbit of info.
Okay.
Prime days are coming up the 12th and the 13th. Everybody needs to keep their eyes peeled to that, because
well, tell us what that means. I don't know what that means.
That Prime days for Amazon they have wonderful sales. My fan that I have for my van, I got during Prime days last time.
Oh,
and
nice.
It was like a $35 fan, and I paid, I think it was $16 for it.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm getting little hints that there's going to be some power stations featured.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So you guys really you guys really need to keep your eyes peeled on Amazon
Now, does that mean you
because
pay
you're
the
going to get
shipping, or what does that mean? Prime.
It's a member of Amazon. If you pay for their Prime membership,
Oh, okay.
then you have free shipping and you get in on some of the special deals.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless
So
you.
here's a tip on that. I have a tendency whenever I see a product or see a review on a product that I think I may like someday, I pop it into a favorites list. I've got a favorites list. So every couple of days during prime time, or every couple of hours, I mean, on prime time, because some of these sales are like pop-up sales, you open up that that list and it shows the current price of it. So you'll be able to
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and you can see if you pop through all your items and see if they're on sale right then.
Oh, nice.
I do. I have a van favorite list.
Right, me too.
But I didn't know that it would pop in current prices for you.
So Mary's saying it's the 11th and 12th, right?
I think it's the 12th and 13th, Mary.
Okay. Now, are you seeing that on your screen, or am I just seeing it? You see it too?
It's popping up on my screen.
Okay, cool. Because she asked another question here. I want to get a solar panel bank. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
whatever.
That's what I'm really hoping that I get mine during the Prime days. If not, then I'm ordering one anyway, but I'm hoping I can save at least a couple of $100 during Prime days.
Yeah, there you go. So that's a good tip. Thank you for bringing that up, Paula, because that's kind of what we're here for, is to share everything we know about what we know. And I know that there's some meetups are being scheduled. Do you know any more meetups besides our September one, Cheryl?
Not that I'm aware of.
You're not aware of? I know the big one out in Colorado is happening this week, where they're going to have the traveling grandma. She's putting on that big, I thought that sounded really cool. I would have loved to gone to that if my granddaughters weren't coming, but they're coming here first before I leave. So, yeah, let's see. We got a lot of comments here. Yeah, okay, Mary says Pram. Yeah, 12th and 13th. Perfect. Okay, so we've confirmed that.
Thank you, Mary.
And I got a little allergy attack here, so stand by. California is, kind of pollinating a little bit right now. And we also just got news that we are getting a
drought.
No, we're getting an inflation check. Our governor is giving us money. I think it's like based on how much money you bring in and everything. It's all based on, but it's from $200 to $1,000.
Wow.
Yep.
I hope they do that in Louisiana.
Well, he's got to do something to keep his popularity, because remember, he almost got recalled. But we're going to talk about politics. We're just
right.
Just want to let you know.
No politics. I just hope they send out a check.
I'll take it. I don't. That'll be my gas money.
That's what I'm thinking. If they send me a check, then I can go to the mountains.
There you go. Well, you better get with your governors out there, Paula. What else is going on in the old nomad world? Anything? Prime time, camping, meetups. Anybody know of any new equipment or anything that must-have equipment that you can think of? Must-have before I leave on my trip.
Did you get a fan?
Well, I found one. It was about $25. It was USB. It looked like it was not a high wattage at Walmart. It was about $25. But then I wanted to wait and see what Amazon had. I haven't looked at Amazon yet. So, usually those ones they're okay, but Amazon seems to have better stuff. Wouldn't you think?
Amazon already has some on sale.
Oh,
they're teasing us right now, leading us up to Prime days.
Okay.
So they are already having some on sale. I looked at them last night. But I don't need mine as quick as you do, so yeah. I'm hanging on until Prime days to see.
You got to remember,
if I can pick up another one.
Yeah, all those temperatures before. I've been through Albuquerque a ton of times, and I've made it. It's just it seems like, and I made it for 2 years without a jackery or a power station. But it just seems like the more you get into it, the more you kind of want a fridge and an ice maker, and you want this, and you might as well make it like home. So I've been stalling on the fan because I've always made it, and I'm not one that's real like bothered by a lot of heat, but it's not fun, that's for sure. But yeah. So I just had a couple announcements. I was going to save them until we get closer to our 30 minutes, and we're ticking off way pretty fast here, girls. Does anybody want to come in that's out there in the you just press that link and come in and say hi. Crystal, Mary, anybody out there, come say hi to us, because I know you're out there. I can see the little viewer button up there. We do have viewers. But the main thing is I want to just encourage everybody to go over to our YouTube channel. I now have got it cleaned up, and I did a section for travel videos and a section for these Thursday night, meetings. And if you want to send me a travel video, I can put it up there on the Nomad Lifestyle YouTube, and easy to get you on that. If you want to share any of your travel videos or just a video, send it to me and I can convert it to to go to YouTube. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Okay. Mary's saying hi, Barbara. Oh, you guys are in the chat room, so you guys know each other's names. We don't see your names. Okay. The other thing, yeah, so YouTube's the big thing right now. I've been working on it really a lot. I'm finally... Whoa. Somebody's phone. Not mine.
That was actually me. I just realized what you guys were listening to. Oh. When somebody walks up on my porch, my Ring doorbell lets me know there's somebody on my porch.
Oh.
So.
Do you have to go?
Probably just my husband.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Oh, your Ring. I get
At my house.
Yeah, I get it. Anyway, oh, well, yeah, Miss Traveler thinks she's too good for us. Hello.
Hi.
Let's see what Barbara has to say about her solar panel here. It's going to cut you two off there, but, let's see. I have a solar panel and never use it. I have 2 jackeries. I charge them at home, plus I only camp at state parks. I'm spoiled. I always get electricity and water. I have a senior's lifetime pass. So I only pay half price. That's cool, because I never sleep in a tent. Most I've paid is $20 a night. Plus, I stay close to home because I hate driving for hours. Perfect.
Sounds like you got it figured out, Barbara.
You're a nomad, Barbara. That is how you do it. That's like a perfect scenario right there. Electricity and water. Oh, man.
When I was out on my last trip, I was going to get the lifetime senior pass because it's cheaper if you can go to the park and pick it up.
Oh, is that right?
I couldn't find it. Yeah, I couldn't find any of them that were manned. They all had a number on the door saying to just call.
Oh,
if you needed help with anything.
I know why, because maybe they were womaned.
Funny.
I don't know if she got it yet.
I did.
They weren't manned because they're usually women's state park. No, I'm just joking.
Sheesh.
Don't we get enough of that all day long? Oh. Anyway, I'll tell you what, they made an announcement. Go down to the state national park. It happened to be in San Diego. Go get your pass. It's free. And or $10, and you get it for your lifetime. Well, I booked it down there. I think I've told you this story. I got off the elevator. The lady looks at me, sees my gray hair, and goes, "Are you here for the pass?" And I go, "What makes you think that?" She goes, "Well, we've had a lot of seniors coming today." I went, "Oh, so I'm a senior, huh?" Yes, I'll take a pass. And oh my gosh, like Barb said, you saved so much money. Oh my gosh. Grand Canyon was $9 a night.
Oh.
Lake Mead was $10 a night. This is half.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one. I just have to find some place to get it.
Yeah, it's going to be $80, I believe, but it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run.
You can do the annual for $20, and then on your 4th year they turn it into a lifetime.
There you go. Well, then just pay $20.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Each year, just do $20. And when you
Yeah.
hit the 4th year, then it becomes lifetime.
Crystal says, if we get a check from the government here, then maybe I could meet up with y'all at least one of the meetups. That would be so cool. There's the one
Crystal,
down on the beach. Go ahead.
Crystal, I think that's a wonderful idea. All of us should plan on doing a central meetup with all of our government checks.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I've already spent all my, what do you call it, checks? What do you call them? The rebate checks? I've already sent all those, but this one's coming. It's coming soon from California, so they just passed it. So that'll be cool. So Mary,
You
what's
look
going
good,
on?
Mary.
Yeah, what's going on?
Thank you. I couldn't join earlier because we had gone out to dinner, and when it got close to 8 o'clock, I was rushing to get back home.
Now, have you had the play yet? Has the play been come and gone, or is it still there?
It's August 6th.
Oh, you're working on it. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, and I see Barbara in the audience. I haven't met her yet, but we
Oh.
connected in another group, and I invited her here. She's got a lot of experience too.
Yeah, she does. You need to come in, Barbara.
Yeah.
Just punch that little
Let
link
us
and
meet
come on in.
you.
I mean,
So-
we just talk. It's nothing to,
Yeah. Barbara,
Be
text me
creative.
if you don't know how to come in or whatever, and I'll walk you through it. But yeah, you just press the link, and for me, Patty, it says to copy it, and then I have to go to Safari, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think we lose a lot of people because it does take the first time only, though.
On the phone.
Yeah, after you do it the first time, then it's
After you
easy.
do it, then you're right in. But you have to go get the Safari app and blah, 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 blah. And I think that prevents a lot of people from coming in. But, once you get it, it's good. And I probably should do a little tutorial on that just once, put it up on the page, show people how to do it, because a lot of people do like to come in, and talk. But
yeah, I might be doing something wrong then, because I always have to go and paste it in Safari. So maybe I'm doing something wrong too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you want to keep talking to us, we do need you to press that link, because we're going to go off the recording here in a moment. And we usually just sit around and chit chat a little bit, and what we call campfire talk story, and figure out what we're all up to and everything. So it's really built a really great community of nomads. Tracy last week has a trailer that she refurbished. Most of us have vans. Dimples, yeah. And then Deb Wicklund, who'll be coming in a couple weeks, she's refurbishing her vintage trailer right now. So you can have whatever you want in this group, but most of us have, all of us have vans in this picture window right here right now, but you can have whatever you want. And one of the other things that I did recently, I've been spending about the last month on, I want to show you here, is I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I started the merchandise page. But right now I have a Nomad merchandise page, and I just put a couple little logos up there, and then a pink hat. If you want to be one of the members of the pink hat, that means you're a nomad. But I also have another group that I work with that's they're into palm trees. We all love palm trees, and me and my palm tree stuff. So it's a Facebook group called Everything Palm Tree. So here's a picture that my sister took, and it's some palm trees there in Oceanside. And then, of course, it says Everything Palm Trees. So I surprised her for her birthday, and I bought her a sweatshirt. She wanted white hooded sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in our merch store. So if you want anything with Nomad, that little logo up on the top there of the screen, that's on a sweatshirt. It's on a cup. It's on a this. It's on a that. You can have whatever you want. But the link is over on the group page, and you can just press that and get in and get some merch, and let's all be nomads. And I made one that said "No mad, yes happy."
That's good. I like it.
Yeah. And I asked Paula to try to figure out the equation. I go, no, mad. It's a little logo that goes right on the front, But anyway, we're all having fun. We all having fun. So this was our first Thursday. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Hey, Mary, it'll be hot in somewhere, Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
That's our final goodbye from Barbara. So we're all leaving you now. We're going to go backstage and talk off the recording. So if you'd like to come in, just press that link and I'll bring you in and you can continue to talk with us. And I'd like to thank everybody once again for coming on our first Thursday. Yay. And we'll see you next week. We'll see you next week.